Welcome to day 23 of a new gym journey. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're liking the series, consider liking and subscribing and sharing it with your friends. Leg day, guys. The day that tomorrow we struggle to do basic things because we can't walk properly. Obviously, not really the case for us because of our condition. So we're still just being careful just to not make things worse. But I'm not gonna go so easy on my fiance. I'm gonna make sure she works hard tonight. And speaking of fiance, she's sitting right next to me. Look at this cutie over here. This cutie over here. She's keeping us company. We're gonna do an awesome workout tonight. And she is going to do the one thing that she doesn't really like doing, which is exercising.
I would like to just be the person that holds the towel while I exercise. But you don't want me to do that. You want me to exercise. Which is sad. I know most of TikTok is like, healthy living, we should all exercise, be healthy. But I'm just not for it. I would rather just lie in bed.
But I want you to be healthy and pretty. So exercise it is.
Look, I can be a pretty zombie.
But yeah, with what we've been doing with leg day recently, we're going to keep doing that. So we're going to stick with our leg extensions, leg curls, and we are going to do our calves as well, since those are the three exercises that we've been rather comfortable with, and we haven't felt any strange sensations or any weird pain from doing those. So we'll stick to what we can do, albeit though, not really missing leg presses that much nowadays. I feel like the exercises that we've been doing and the effort that we've been putting on them has been sufficient, and I'm completely happy with that. What I might do today is I might try the calf machine where you sit down instead of the one that you have to stand up. I'm thinking about that as well because I'm pretty sure that my fiance is not going to be able to use the one standing up. I think she's too short for the machine.
Yet another reason why I shouldn't be able to. Everything's for tall. Well, if I was in my country, then it would be fine. But this is tall people country. I live in short people country. Even in that country standard, I am still short. But at least there are people that are shorter.
I'm short in this country and in every other country that I go to, except your country. Your country is the only time I feel tall. Where do we park? Left or right? Left or right? Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Stick your dick inside a hoe. No, don't do that. You'll get chlamydia. Fun fact, koalas carry chlamydia.
Why would that be a fun fact?
So, if you're in Australia and you catch chlamydia, you can just blame it on the koalas.
That's worse.
Let's get this exercise done. Alright, we're gonna start with the lying down leg curls because I feel better doing these than the ones where you sit down. So we're gonna do both legs for this leg curl instead of just one at a time. And we'll do our usual scheme where we do a warm-up and then we'll do the 3 sets. Starting with 40 kilos. Whenever it comes to doing leg curls, I need to remind myself to use this machine and only this machine because the seated leg curls are awful. This one is far better for me. Far better. I feel like I can get so much more range of motion. It's so much more comfortable to use and I feel so much more tension. Just gotta make sure to not put the camera in front of me because it looks like you're getting railed. So we're going for at least 8.
How do you guys know each other?
She's my fiance.
Oh, this is the one?
Yeah, that's the one. I didn't really have a lot of chatter in between each set, mainly because I had a buddy of mine hanging out with us. So most of the chatter really was just me and my friend talking. You know what I hate about this machine?
What's that?
It makes me want to pee.
Oh.
Alright, set number 2. Let's cry. Cry ourselves to sleep. Word of advice when it comes to doing this machine, and you're recording yourself for whatever reason, TikTok, YouTube, whatever, Never put the camera in front of you, because it just looks like you're getting railed.
Honestly, despite me trying really hard on these sets with this machine, I was honestly having fun whilst doing them, just bantering and chatting to my mate whilst I did it.
Don't make eye contact, don't make eye contact, don't make eye contact. I believe this is our last set now.
I feel like with this last set, I probably should have amped up the weight to 50 kilos just to try and push myself a little bit more. But I was already having a hard time as it is to bring the weights all the way up. I really did try.
That's it for this one. Let's go do leg extensions. All right, leg extensions. So we're not gonna go too crazy with the leg extensions, mainly because our knees, our knees, but we're still gonna do a comfortable amount that will test us. In case I'm thinking actually I might do both legs on the warm-up and then individual legs on the actual sets. So warm-up set, we're doing 40 kilos. Why does it feel light?
Okay, I'm about 80% convinced that there was something wrong with this machine, because throughout all of the sets, warm-up and the 3 sets after, no matter how much I increased the weight, it genuinely felt incredibly light. I don't know why, but I could have sworn that the same weight, 40 kilos, when we did it in the other machines, felt so much heavier. Maybe I was just having a good day. I don't know. But it felt off.
Okay, so 40 kilos felt a little bit light. Oddly enough, it felt a bit light. So on our second time doing this, on our second set, we're gonna amp it up to 45 and give it a try with both legs. See how we go, and then we'll do one leg at a time. Okay, that's 45, and we're going to try for 8 reps. Let's see how we go.
Once again, even with 45 kilos, it felt strangely light. I was getting tired a little bit faster, but it still felt very easy to get over 12 reps.
Okay, well, 45 still felt a bit easy. I guess we'll try 50 next. Let's try with 50 kilos now and see how it is for us. I think at this point I might just drop trying to do each leg at a time and just do all sets with both. I just don't know what I'm particularly comfortable with when it comes to using both legs at the same time.
The first few reps with 50 kilos were pretty easy, but then roughly around about 5th or 6th, that's when it started like getting really heavy. It was started to become a challenge, thankfully. So I think maybe we might have found a nice comfortable weight range for us to do starting next week. Thanks for the music, sweetie.
I don't know how we managed to do that with 50 kilos, but I guess we'll try 55 on the last one. We're gonna try with 55. I hope we get at least 8. Oh, we did pretty good. All right, it is my first time using this machine, so not too sure how the functionality of it goes. What the hell? It lifts us as well. What the heck?
Okay, I very clearly didn't know what I was doing and very clearly never used this machine before. So, let me explain now that I know how it does. You've seen that big, stiff stick that's sticking out from the bottom of the machine and it's slowly curving? Yeah, you're meant to raise the bar and then push that to the side because that's the safety lock. It didn't even occur to me that I had to get rid of that. And clearly, it didn't occur to my fiance as well, because there was a gentleman right behind us using the exact same machine, and she didn't freaking tell me.
Sorry.
Okay, I need to do higher weights for this, but you know what? It's not a bad machine, but the functionality is a little bit different than the standing calf machine. Have to bring this down all the way. Let's put an additional 10 kilos on it for second set onwards. I want to make sure that I struggle to get around 8 to 12. So this is 50 kilos now, and the machine is 15 kilos. 65? Are you just gonna be a corner gremlin? Why don't you stay next to me at least then? You can be my emotional support, Dana. Hold my hand whilst I do my exercises. It'll stop me from breaking down. This is the weirdest calf machine I've ever used. I don't know how to feel about it. You know what it reminds me of? One of those like little horsies that you used to put your kids in. The horse just keeps going back, forth, back, forth.
You know, despite being an absolute numpty and not knowing that I needed to, bring down the security lever of the machine, I still caught a lot of tension on my calves.
Okay. Yeah, I definitely prefer the standing calf machine. This machine is not that great. I'm probably doing something wrong.
Yes, you were.
Let me change the camera. Ow. Ow. Yeah, there's definitely tension on it though. I always change the camera angle between each set, so then I know which set I'm up to. Okay, so you put your feet flat like this, and then you lift it. But then it also lifts your seat with you. This is so strange, because like you could cheat by doing this. You can cheat by leaning back. What am I, riding a motorcycle? It's very weird. I do feel quite a bit of tension on my calves, yeah, but I don't know, it just doesn't feel comfortable, but I don't feel like I'm doing like a lot of range of motion. Not that that's incredibly important, but I like doing full range of motions on just about every exercise because it just feels good for me. This just does not feel good. I honest to God do not like this machine.
And then I realized what I was doing wrong.
Wait, hold on. I think I've been doing it wrong this whole time. Hold on. You're kidding me. You're kidding. I hate this machine. I hate this machine so much right now. Oh my God. Yeah, okay. I'm clearly very, very dumb. There are instructions on how to do it. You know, it didn't even occur to me that this was a lock. Point and laugh at him. Point and laugh at him. Point and laugh.
Give me a thumbs up. Everybody.
It does not change the fact that I don't really like this machine. But on that note, I'm gonna lower the weight a little bit now that I know how to actually do it. It did not even occur to me that this was the lock release. It's still such a weird machine though. Okay, one additional exercise. I've never done this exercise before. So we will do it with, we'll do 5 kilos on each side because I don't know how to do anything. This strap is like airplane seat belts. Thank you for flying DeSynkro Airlines. You know what? This is actually kind of cozy.
Despite the machine feeling quite comfortable to use, I don't think I'll be doing this exercise again. I felt really awkward.
Thankfully, I'm used to this movement. Okay. Admittedly, this machine feels a lot nicer than I thought it would. It's actually super comfortable to use. Oh, it does hamstrings as well, and quads. All right. Well, that was a good leg day. We did well. I feel like the only thing that we fell a little bit short was the calf machine, but that's also because I'm a big dum-dum and I've never used that machine before. So naturally, I think it's all right that I used it like an idiot. But the curls and the extensions were pretty good. I feel like I was a little bit lacking on the extensions, but that's also because I had a hard time finding a weight that not only was I comfortable with, but also challenged me. Wasn't the most optimal leg extension that we've done, but still pretty good nonetheless. And it was also my first time trying out that glute machine. Dana hated it, but for me, it felt somewhat comfortable. It wasn't too bad. I guess it's because I'm kind of used to doing thrusting movements. But it was a good gym sesh. I had fun. I don't think Dana had fun though. Did you have fun?
No.
But did you enjoy spending time with me?
I can spend time with you, not in the gym.
If anything, I had a lot of fun with you being there with me. Made me happy. I like your company.
You like my snarky, sarcastic personality that only appears whenever physically exerted.
I like your snarky, sarcastic personality whenever you do something you don't want to do. Oh well, no matter how many bombastic side eyes you give me, I'm never gonna stop loving you.
You're just lucky that there are only a few things that I don't like doing.
True.
You're very unlucky that exercising is one of them.
I'm very unlucky that the one thing that's vital for your health is the one thing that you hate. Just promise me you're not gonna die before me, okay? Promise me that.
I'll just walk around in Baguio. It should be fine.
You don't even do enough walks around Baguio. You take a cab.
I walk from one corner to the other, which is physically taxing enough considering it's a mountain.
Meanwhile, me just running up the mountain every time I go there. To be fair, whenever I am in Baguio with you, you do go to the gym with me there. Even if you don't do any exercise at the gym itself, you walk all the way up the hill with me. We need to find some form of exercise that you'll at least tolerate doing so you can do it on a more frequent basis. Because, sweetie, you don't do any exercise at all. That's my only concern.
Play badminton with me.
You know what? I'm down for that. That's fine with me. I like that. But don't get mad at me that I keep missing the shots because I can't swing too far because of my shoulder. If you promise me that, then that's fine.
It's fine. It's fine. We can just exchange.
All right, folks. Thank you so much for keeping us company. This was a different gym video, obviously featuring this cutie patootie. Appreciate your time. Thank you for your company. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. I'm gonna love you and leave you. Catch you later, guys. Take care. Bye-bye.